What's up? It's your old pal, Mr. Cook, and we're working on the last page of the Algebra 2 practice final. So this is all multiple choice problems, and on the last page, this is all the Unit 5 stuff that we're working on here. Okay, so starting out with number 37, it says, given the recursive formula, that's this, list the first four terms of the sequence given that A1 equals 5. So that means that the first term is 5. So wait a minute, this one doesn't have first term of 5, so I can eliminate that one. Same with this one. I've already eliminated two options, so it's either this one or this one. So what this says is that I'm taking the previous term and multiplying it by 2. So if my first term is 5, to find the next term, I need to multiply by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. And then to find the next term after that, I multiply by 2. 10 times 2 is 20. Then to find the next term, I multiply that number by 2. So 20 times 2 is 40. And so on. I just keep multiplying by 2 to get to the next number. So it looks like D is my answer there. Given this recursive formula, find the explicit formula with A1 equals 18. Well, this is just a really standard recursive rule it looks identical to an arithmetic sequence. So this is an arithmetic sequence, and if I need to find the explicit formula, I just use the formula for the arithmetic sequence. AN is equal to A1 plus D times N minus 1. I already know the first term, it's 18, so I can just turn that into an 18 there. And then I know the common difference is what it keeps adding by. Well, if we go back to the recursive rule, AN plus D. So the D is whatever's adding on there. So in this case, it's negative 3. So I just change that to a negative 3. And I've got my recursive pattern. Notice that it doesn't look like any of these ones, right? Like the 18's there, but like that's it. So what you can do here to finish this off, because it doesn't have an n minus 1, is just distribute the negative 3n. That'll give you the right answer. So we get 18, and then negative 3 times n is negative 3n. Negative 3 times negative 1 is a positive 3. And then just combine like terms. 18 plus 3 is 21, so it's 21 minus 3n. And that's our recursive pattern. So C would be the answer there. Here's a cheap way to do it. The first term is 18, right? So if you plug in 1 to these equations, guess what number you should get? 18. Watch, so if I plug in 1 over here, 12 plus 3 times 1. So 12 plus 3 is 15, so that's not it. 18 minus 3 times 1, so 18 minus 3, that's 15. That's not it. If I plug in 1 here, 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. That's not it. But this one works. 21 minus 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. 21 minus 3 is 18. See? So you could always figure it out that way too. Given this pattern, find the 100th term. Well, what is the pattern? It goes from 17 to 14 to 11 to 8. It just keeps subtracting 3. If it keeps subtracting 3, that's arithmetic. So again, we have the arithmetic pattern here. And if we need to find the 100th term, that's a prime candidate for using the explicit form. So we're just going to do that. So AN is equal to A1 plus D times N minus 1. We know the first term, it's 17, so 17. We know the common difference is negative 3, so minus 3 times N minus 1 equals AN. And then for the 100th term, you just plug in 100. So plug in 100. And then just let your calculator do the rest. So 17 minus 3 times, and then 100 minus 1 is 99. And you get your answer, negative 280. So there's the answer for that one, B. Now for the last one. The population of a city has been decreasing for the past 3 years. Using the table below, what would the projected population be in the year 2020? Well, I mean, you could just do this one by hand. See, watch what happens. 120,000 to 60,000, and then 60,000 to 30,000. It just keeps dividing by 2 each time. So, I mean, you can just keep dividing by 2 for the next years. So you can, like, list it off, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. Because that's the one that we need to find, 2020. And then just keep dividing by 2. So let's see here, 30,000. And then if I divide that by 2, I get 2013, so that's 15,000. Divide by 2 again, and you get 7,500. Divide by 2 again, and you get 3,750. Divide by 2 again, and you get 37,000, geez. 3,750, and then 1,875. Divide by 2 again, and you get 937.5, yikes, that's not going to be possible. So we can just, let's, just call it an even number and say it's 938. Divide that one by 2, you get 468. Divide that one by 2, and you get about 234. Divide that one by 2, and you get round about 117. So 117 would be your answer there, B. And that's it all the way through number 40. I know it took a long time for me to get through these through these problems on the videos, but that's just because I've been explaining them and typing them in the calculator and stuff. Really, like, I think that we have 45 problems on this review. They're not all multiple choice, on the test, and they're not all multiple choice. There might be some other options, like you might have to graph them out and things like that. But this is about as good as we can get in terms of preparing you for it. We might be able to put together like an online kind of practice test, so look out for that on Schoology. But that's it for this one. Good luck on your final exams. If you guys need help, make sure to contact your teachers beforehand. That's it. Once again, good luck and have a great winter break.